Halló, halló. Úgy döntöttem, hogy mivel később kezdtük az előbb, és előbb fejeztük be, végeztem nagyjából a dolgommal. Úgyhogy folytassuk. Egy kicsit. Nem sokat. Tényleg nem sokat. Mármint hát kinek mi a nem sok. Ó, itt már miket ki lehet választani YouTube-on. Haladási van. Na, ott tartottunk, hogy a szükség szobájával kijöttem. Ja, szerintem akkor elnézek ide. Legyen ez.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Jó van, szívem. És akkor itt várakozunk egy kicsit, és hallgatjuk ezt a csodálatos muzsikát, meg Szebb Fettel.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Ez a gyerek, ez
This way.
barátnak mondható.
There's a secret passage just here.
Vagy inkább
It's well disguised.
köcsögnek, aki állandóan bevisz a rosszba. Na, takarodj már előlem, mert felrúglak a faszba. Undercraft. Ez a hely.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
The Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time.
Ez is egy ilyen
With my sister.
szükségszobájának
Anne.
tűnik, csak az...
She loved that infernal game.
Na jó,
So I wouldn't give
ezt
to lose to her
valaki
again.
magyarázza el nekem,
I
hogy
should
kell
tell you,
kipakolni a
I swore to
cuccaimat
Ominous I would
táskába.
safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Húha, ezt majdnem elrontottam. Megint azt a kanyart.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
És akkor valahol megint rakhatom be. Ő az?
Stick to the targets, though. Confringo! Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. Nice work. How's it feel?
Oh.
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I have to say,
Hát ha.
I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Varázsigék.
If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Azt hittem befagy vagy valami. Mi lesz, de ott hagyjuk.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Akkora kis köcsög gyerek ez.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Confringo!
Ó. Bement. Gyanús. Vársz? Itt van valami.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Ugh, well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio.
De várjál már. Ide is lehet jönni, meg ide is lehet jönni most akkor. Először mindenképp meg kell nézni ezt.
Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Levioso!
Ezzel nem lehet csinálni semmit.
Revelio!
Vagy csak én nem jöttem még rá.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Whoa.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Na, meg fogsz adni a
Evidently,
streamben?
Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Szerintem ma már ez a két cucca az elég volt, hogy kétszer megszakadt, úgyhogy...
It was beneath us all this time.
Na, itt voltam a jó előbb, ugye? És akkor ide hoztam a csávót. Aha.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor,
Prof. Becker.
Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I don't think I have. Perhaps your young friend is not as well traveled as you think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Kicsit balon néz ki amúgy. 1600 méter? Hát nem fogok gyalogolni, nem gondolod? Hogy kénytelen leszek? World map? Ó, egy pillanat! Elnézést. Rendeltünk Itelt rendeltünk, aztán most hívtak, hogy az egyik hozzávaló. Még sincs. A giroszhoz nincs. Azt a kurva. Hát, de legalább idáig el tudok jönni. Gyorsan. Azt hittem sose jön ki a vízbe.
Revelio.
Pókok, bassz meg. Megint pókok.
Tremulous totalis. Incendio. Protego. Accio.
Nem kell nekem nyomkodni a védekező bub.
Incendio.
You can do better than that.
Oh, it's a bit like,
Incendio. Levioso.
Védtem pedig sokat. Hát csak segítek. Az mi volt ez a véletlen dodge, vagy nem tudom mi volt az.
Accio.
back for more. That is first, did ya?
This is humiliating.
Expelliarmus.
Ow.
Would that you all wielded that power.
Vannak még. Tesó. Haló. Nem bírom már felvenni természetesen.
Revelio.
De ezeket igen. Itt fent vannak még. Hát csak elkapjuk őket, nem? Főleg így.
Levioso.
Afraid.
Incendio.
All right. No.
Confringo.
Release me.
Expelliarmus.
Where did it go? No.
Incendio.
Kapja amúgy. Jó, vannak.
Protego.
Így. Itt lent. Farkasok. Jó, hát nekem nem ott kell menni. Wow.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Gondolom ezt. Jaja.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Hát adja neki ezt. Jó. Akkor a tűz az első. Jó, az a sok piros, az lent van, az biztos, hogy lent van. Itt mi van? Hát valami kéne. Ja, píz. Ja, ezt is el kéne venni, elkölteni. Már annyi van, lesz.
Levioso!
Accio!
Incendio! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! 8 legs is simply too many.
Hát ez durva. Bassz. Nagyon kemény. Csodálatos, mikor kiakad egy 12 éves és halálra kurva anyázik valamire.
Revelio.
It can feed a beast, or it can feed you.
Lumos.
I prefer the latter.
Bocs.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Totalis. Levioso. Potato. Stupid.
How dare you!
Incendio. Levioso. Stupid one. Expelliarmus.
No. Ez mikor fog itt? Mit kell hozzá fejleszteni? Valahol van még egy köcsög.
You made a mistake.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
What the?
Expelliarmus!
Hey, that's mine!
Accio!
Álcákat szedik fel a földről.
Your poaching days are over.
Milyen jó dumája van. Majdnem olyan jó, mint a
Revelio!
Black Adamnek. De csak majdnem olyan jó. Kacsákok. Aha. Pókok. Pókok.
Abandoned long ago.
Az a baj,
no
ezek
doubt.
észrevesznek. Kivéve.
Stupid one! Accio! Stupid one! Cursed fiends.
Ez kész volt.
Revelio.
Az a baj, ez se fog beférni. Kármi is ez. Itt még van két enemi. A pókok. Vagy farkas volt. Mindegy, lent van valahol a picsába, úgyhogy...
Expelliarmus!
Hát de oda nyomjad te. Ez így nem ég el. Bassza. Mint a sokan lennének itt. Remélem nem mint pók. Hát pedig marhára úgy néz ki.
Revelio.
Ja, az hogy forog, figyelj. Hű, bazd. Ezek nem vettek észre.
Revelio.
Honnan cseszekszik?
Cast. Stupid. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Potato. Stupid.
You're the one who released the treasure, aren't you?
Stupid.
That was a mistake, my friend.
I've seen
Incendio.
Your strategy won't work on me.
Ó, bassz meg. Elbasztam. Elfogyottam. Zero.
Levioso.
Kis Geci puttonyok, bassz. Nem bír felugrani. Akkor a vered.
Revelio.
Hát ez mi?
Expelliarmus.
Ó, das kész le.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupefy.
Eltapostam, mint a büdös szart. Pedig vannak még itt akkor is. De hol? Ezek már mind lent.
Incendio.
Tudja a picsa.
Where did I set my train? A little lower or up? This is all. Avoiding problems.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Leviosa. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy.
Köcsögök! Ez igen, Brinda. Hát szívesen. Zavarodjon meg az agyatok.
Revelio.
Hát ez teljesen lent van. Mindjárt ott vagyunk. Kis holdkő, az mindig jól jön. Főleg majd a szükségszobájába, oda fog jönni a legjobban. Megjöttünk. Nagyon király. Van itt valaki? Nem tudom, de ezt megcsináljuk.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Gondolom itt várakozni kell, természetesen várakozni kell.
Over here.
Szavasz Baláska, nyomom. Mi a hányás?
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More
That's
importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
You ought to cut back on pudding, Mr.
Quickly now.
Még ki is írja, bazd meg a bal felső sarokba, hogy mi van. Várjál már, ezt nem lehet kikapcsolni, hogy itt ne kommentálja. Ja, jó van, hát mikor? Hát ezt nem tudom, hogy hol lehet ezt kikapcsolni. Hát csak azt hiányozna, hogy még fel is olvassam, mert akkor aztán...
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Jó van, tudom, hogy kell csinálni. Ez kész van.
Well done.
Hát valószínűleg nem ma kezdtem. Nem ma kezdtem. Tegnap előtt. Goblinok úgy.
Petrificus Totalis.
Jó. Mondjuk így észre fognak venni. Ja várjál már, itt meg most miért nem írja ki? Minden üzenet. Jó, majd talán ide ír. Vannak még a másik oldalon.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate they're after something to do with names.
Jó lenne öreg is
What
csinálni valamit
names?
amúgy.
And why here? I will draw blood.
Hiszed kemény vagy? Azt a kurva. Na ő az! Au. Elbasztom. Arra van egy szerencsém. Meg fog halni. Ott van ez a nagy híle.
Leviosa, Accio, Incendio, Expelliarmus, Protego.
Akkor hang jó. Új, de elrontottam, te jó Isten.
Revelio.
Jó.
It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Hát ezt tanítsd már meg.
An unlocking charm.
Revelio.
No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Hoppári. Abban a pillanatban itt van valami. Ja, azt hittem a könyv. Kávézgat. Teázgat, inkább teázgat.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Az a baj, hogy rohadtul nem tudom, nem hogy a 3-as, hát még az 1-es szintűeket sem kinyitni. Takarodj már. Hát én iszok még egy teát.
Revelio.
Lehet még följebb is menni, de lefele mutat. Az így hirtelen a agysemmiből nagyon komoly varázsló lettem ám. És még hol a vége?
Revelio.
De komoly ez az outfit.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Lesz majd box. A kurva anyádat.
Revelio.
That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Egyben aranytallér. Nagyon komoly, ez nagyon komolyan néz ki van. Ó, azt a rohadt. A hangja is brutális. Itt is van egy ilyen. Ó, ez para. Na bazd meg.
Revelio.
Összerakom.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Lezúzni? Vagy majd? De vannak egy páran. Nem ajtó.
Revelio.
Hűha, bazd meg. Hát itt még többen vannak. Még ez fejetlen, hál' Istennek.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Csalás, bazd meg. Nem bírtam már eldodzsolni. lehet, hogy arra meg kéne basztani.
Expelliarmus!
Ez kész van. Au!
Incendio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Accio!
Ez is kész. Jó.
These look familiar.
Wow.
Accio!
Kicsit ingatag a tag. Arra is lehet. Arra nem lehet. Meg persze lent.
Revelio!
Lent is van valami érdekesség.
Accio! Revelio!
De nem áll. Telepítetett valamit ott lent. Nem? Na jó. Öcsém. Picsába. Ez ennyi.
Revelio! Accio!
Jó, valaki segítsen már abba, hogy kell kiüríteni a
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Megérkezett az étel, mindjárt jövök.
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. I can see a way out on one side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall.
Már én sem tudom. Le kéne menni? Lehet. Menjünk már le. Na bocs, hogy én sokáig, csak baszakodott öregnek a terminál. Természetesen. Ezek ilyenek. Ó, de ott... Jaj, ott túl lehet menni. Shit.
Side, but when I pass through the archway, it's blocked by a wall. More statues.
De. Jó. Hűha.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Azt a kurva, az kemény volt az.
Not making this easy on me.
Ezzel kapták, mint a büdös szar. Igen.
Revelio.
Ezeket így szét lehet húrni. Nehogy már, még a végén föl kell. Valami lesz. Na jó, gyere ide! Mondjuk föl tudtam volna lépcsőzni. Hát ez hova tud menni? Sehova. Innen legalábbis. Azt hittem, ez fájdalmas lesz.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Kurva jól néznek ki ezek. Igen, és akkor melyik irányból megyek be? Innen szerintem. Aha.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Ez mind szép és jó. Aha, azt hitted, hogy a babis hús. Hogy tudom ezt még már? Sem erre nem tudom ezt irányítani. Na várjatok.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
200 év húzni kell. Szerintem ez elég. Most föl. Abba a pillanatban ott van. Ne! Kurva anyádat. Nem maradt rajta, bazd meg.
To see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
És akkor oda hogy? Picsa bánja, úgyse bírom kiszedni.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Kapták, haltak! Akkora már is most.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Potato.
Ow.
Accio. Incendio.
Bazd meg.
Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Hűha.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupid one.
Nem szerintem akarod.
Expelliarmus. Stupid one. Incendio. Leviosa.
Látjátok az életem? Helyét. Nem az életem helyét. Bazd meg.
Revelio.
Durva.
Accio.
Túl is lehet? Lehet, hogy túl is kell, ha majd még arra is. Jó, akkor vissza erre. Minden irányba lehet menni. Hű, bazd meg. Mi van most? Hogy mégiscsak azt a másikat, de várjál. Ez megint egy olyan kapu.
How to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Le fog esni. Azt a rohadt élet. Két oldalra miért? Miért van? Mi van ott? Például itt. Valami van.
Expelliarmus.
Ott is van.
Accio.
Nem.
Things are definitely different on either side of the
Kérünk
archway.
oda-vissza.
But how?
Hoppá. Az jó jön. Köszi
Revelio.
játék. Simán nyíló.
Revelio.
Simán nyíló Revelio. Ribery O. Nem tudok sprinten, ide.
Don't like the look of this.
Szevasszok, köcsögök.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Bazd meg! És megint rossz gombot nyomok, akkor igen. Úgy annyira nem hálás. Ezt meg nem is mutatta, bazd meg. Legalább egy megrobott.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
Az abban.
Incendio!
Azt a kurva, hát te mi a faszom vagy?
Expelliarmus!
Aha.
Incendio! Expelliarmus!
De bazd meg, az ellen mi a fasz csinálja?
Incendio!
Esélytelen.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
Nem tudom, miért fasz csinálják ezzel? Valamit biztos lehet.
Incendio!
Tudom melyik.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio!
Igen, már megint ezzel akartam védekezni.
Expelliarmus!
Nem lehet baszni. Melyikkel kell ezt baszni a kezéből? Rohadjál le.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Hát nem. Jó, nem látom.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
De mivel destroyolja azt a szar?
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Egyikkel se engedi baszni.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Hát főleg így. Jó van. Fel kell kibaszni ezt a szarvizet. Ah, itt vagyok, csak megérkezett a gyerek. Kapitulátus? Hát nem hiszem, hogy ezekkel. De ez bent van, nem? Aha. Nézzük meg ezt. Mondjuk. Nem hiszem, hogy egy reparóval vagy valamelyik izével lehet ezt csinálni. Jó, most ez kezdődik teljesen előről.
Don't like the look of this.
Incendio. Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Potato.
Na ezzel vagyok, ki lehet baszni kezéből, azt hiszem. Hát rohadtul, nem? De ez dodge-oltam. Nice, oj, de jó volt. Anyát, a nagy rohadék. Au. Lej. De nem tudom kettőt egyszerre, bazd meg. Geci. Hát az... Ez mi a fasz volt?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio!
Au! Rohagy meg.
Confringo! Incendio!
Na, jó.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Ugye kész. Azt!
Confringo!
Azaz!
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Jézusom! Oh, tüdös rohadt szemét láda, bazd meg.
What a relief.
Azt hittem szét lehet cseszni a kezéből azt a szart. Oh!
Another pensive.
Hölgyek és urak, ez a vége. Jó? Már vacsora és a többi. Ezt még megnézzük persze.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map.
Nem fejezte be a mondókáját. Még beszélünk az öreggel.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Tudjátok mit? Hagyjuk ezt a Rookwood-os beszélgetést későbbre. A következő alkalomra. Én azt mondom nektek. Úgyhogy... na, kezd marhára izgalmas lenni. Meg a tanulás is pörög. Ezerre. Úgyhogy... a hétfő. Este kod. Meg lesz a stream. Az nem biztos. De lehet, hogy felvétel lesz. Aztán fel lesz töltve, ha lesz értelme. Megnézzük a minimapet, az új mapet, a picikét, aztán majd meglátjuk, hogy lesz, és mint lesz. Na, jók legyetek, és köszi, hogyha itt vagytok, és néztek, és tudjátok, ne felejtsétek el lájkolni, feliratkozni, meg csilingelőzni, meg kövessétek a különböző social platformokon is, mint Instagram, meg Twitter. Facebook nincs. És van Facebookon, de az személyes Facebook, úgyhogy az nem. Na, vizslát!